Hi guys, I am back with an organizational video. I am starting to really think about what I'm doing for my son to stay organized for the next school year. I'm a teacher, so I think organization is key for a lot of things in the household and a lot of things for school, and I'm an organizational fanatic. I love to organize, and so I was really trying to think of a way that I could organize my son's materials and things like that for school, and also make it friendly for him to also use. So if you look here in the corner here, this is in the dining room. Here's a little chair. It is tucked in the corner like that. Please excuse this. This is something he made at camp. But he has outgrown this, and he's had this since his second birthday. My cousin bought it for him for his birthday, and the reason why is because it comes with two chairs, as you see, and it comes with a flat table. But if you open it up, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen this, it is like a Lego table that he can build Legos on. We've gotten so much great use out of this. We've put two more chairs to that so him and his three cousins can sit there. We pull it out. He used to eat here up until this summer, actually, and he transitioned himself to the dining room table. So that's where we have been working on summer work and things like that. And I thought that it would be a good time to really try to think about transitioning him to an older way and more organized way so that he can also keep it for himself. So we are no longer using this. This is more so of sticking things like this big old shield that he made at camp, at the library when they went on a field trip, and things like that on it. And just anything that I need to put up that's his, that is a transition between putting it up and placing it. But 2 weeks ago, I said to myself, I really need to get his stuff in gear for going back to school and being organized. So I went and bought this cart. I think it is the Sterilite cart. As you can see, it is a 6-drawer cart, and they each are the same. I'm sorry guys, I'm sitting in a chair and I'm kind of looking down, so if you don't mind, I am going to sit on the floor. Sorry for the shaking, that was me sitting on the floor. But it is a 6-drawer cart, and it has wheels. I went ahead and put it on there. Even though it's sitting on the carpet, I went ahead and did it anyway, just in case I needed to transport it. But what I did was I decided to do this to really make it organized for him and myself, and be able to locate things easily while we're doing things over the summer, and while he can locate things during the school year that he will need. So I'm going to go through all the drawers. It's not a lot, and I will probably give you an update of his learning / homework center, because I will be adding some things, and I'm really looking for a desk for him so that he can work at it. Even though the table is great because we both can sit here and do it together, I feel like I don't know, I just kind of feel like I want to get him a desk so he can kind of have his little trinkets and his little materials. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I've been looking. There's one particular one at Walmart that I really love because it has a little tray, or a little not tray, but a little shelf, and it's never in stock. And I think I found something very similar to the Walmart one online, in the Walmart one in the store. So I think I might grab it, but I might, because I'm not really knowing if I want to get it, I might wait till the end of the season to get it, and maybe it'll go a clearance. Sorry guys, this is my dog. Okay, can you move out the way, Rico? All right, maybe not. So anyway, I'll start at the top. So at the top here, I just have his pencil box that we've had for years. Okay, I'll go through that in a second. And I have all the library books that we check out. This is just a great way for us to have his library books in a location that we can find them. And in the back here, I just have some extra storage bins. I got these from the dollar spot about 2 weeks ago. I think I got it in the same trip that I got the cart. But it's 3 of these for $1. And to be honest, this was a better steal than the Dollar Tree one, because the Dollar Tree sells 2 of these for $1. So I thought it was really cool to get this in the back to schools collection, in the teacher type of thing, for $4. So I thought it was cool. And if you're interested in knowing what type of books my son reads or we read together, he's going to first grade. He is on a level E, if that makes any sense for you guys. So he's reading books like well, this one's a pre S grade one, I don't know, but this is Griswold. There's a Fly in My Soup, Henny Penny. They all vary within the reading levels, because those reading levels right here doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it is. Sleepy Dog. There's also some I Can Read Mac and Cheese and The Perfect Plan, and Inch and Rolly and The Sunny Day Scare. And then here's some SpongeBob SquarePants ones. So he's got some, and he's got Danny the Dinosaur and so on. So these are the books that we're reading right now for our time with those books. And then down here you will see that I have a Dollar Tree bin. I actually like this because it fits everything perfect. I contemplated on getting a bigger one from the dollar spot at Target, but as you can see, this fits perfectly on his books, and it's just perfect for what he needs. So here is his Twistables. I got these Twistables in a pack of 88 one Black Friday after Thanksgiving sale. These are just the smaller ones, but he has some that he hasn't even used. So these are just Twistables. Here I keep a glue stick, I keep a pencil sharpener, and I keep a big eraser for big mistakes. And I also have like a fun eraser for him to use. And then here he has like let me take these out. What housed in here was his markers. So he had a choice between markers and crayons. But to add to that, somehow we have a dry erase marker. For some reason, from his last party, we have some bubbles, which was back in February. I always keep a pen in his pencil box for me to sign his homework and his reading log, and for me to do some official signing things or write notes to the teacher. So I always keep a pen in there. And then for some reason we always have some of these pencils that finds their way in there because of they were given to him from his class, or you know, things like that. And I really don't like using lead pencils that much because I always have to sharpen them. But we do have just some other type of pencils. I think these were in like the party favor section or whatever, and it's those pencils that let me see if I can pull it out, that you pull out and you put at the top here. So he really enjoys those. It just doesn't have well, it does have erasers, but you just can't use them. So that's why we have the chunky erasers. And then these have been great. I've loved these. These are the Paper Mate ones. They're number 2 pencils, but I like it because it's in the triangular, so it's good for shapes. But we ran out of those, so we've been kind of transitioning to some other special pencils. And I always like to give him special pencils at home to do his homework. He usually uses number 2 pencils at school, but I like to have him use special pencils at school to kind of make homework, you know, as fun as possible, since he's been working all day. So anyway, so here are the 6 drawers, and as you can see, I have signs on them. And what I use for the signs, you can find them in the dollar spot right now at Target, are some chalkboard labels. They are $1 and you get 24 count, and this is what they look like. And this I had from like the last season before they went on clearance, the chalk markers that I got from Target. I have tons of these, and as you can see, I just wrote on each drawer what they are. So as you can see, you have to be careful because they will come off since they're dry marker or chalk markers. But anyway, so as you can see here, this one, you know, says crayons, markers, pencils, and erasers. And when you open it up, I need to get on my knees. Ugh. I got some more storage bins like the packs down here. These were also $3-4, and what's in here is literally just, I have a canister, tin canister of crayons that he used when he was in preschool. We haven't used them since, but it holds a pack of 24 crayons. So if you ever want to keep things nice and neat and not dirty, you can keep it in this tin. I'm pretty sure they'll come back with it again. It's by Crayola, and I got that for his like a stocking stuffer one year. And then in this one I have some markers and some crayons that came in like a art pack. These are glitter ones by Crayola. And in this one, since I didn't have enough room and the drawer won't close if I put all the markers in this one, I went ahead and finished and put them in this one. And then this one just holds extra chunky erasers and some mechanical pencils. The next one is the one that says manipulatives. This is the one that we use quite often. I have quite a bit in here, so let me go ahead and take them out, and then as I put them back in, I will show you what it is. It's not a lot, and it will increase by the time we go into first grade, but I just wanted to show you what we have. So the first thing is we have number lines, and this one goes from 0 to 30. He knows his numbers, but this is always good for adding and subtracting. So we do number lines. I have 2 of those. This one is a better one. This one actually goes from 0 to 20. So either one of those will work. I also have a ruler, but I'm going to get a better ruler because you can't really see the numbers. They're blue on blue, so I'm going to get another one of those. I also have a hundreds chart, and as you can see, the 5s and the 10s are highlighted just for helping with skip counting, but this is a 100 chart, which will be very useful. I also got from the Dollar Tree actually some jumbo coins. It comes with 20 pieces. It comes with 5 pennies, 4 nickels, 5 dimes, 4 quarters, $1/2 and $1 coin. So this is good for counting money. And I will be getting the dollar bills and coins. They actually have it at a dollar spot at Target for $3, so I might go and get that. I also got the geometric shapes from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, it says stay grade 1, and it's aligned with the Common Core standards, which is always good. And it says this activity can be used for building shapes, decomposing shapes, creating composite shapes, and understand equal shares of shapes. So I went ahead and picked that up. And as you can see, here's an example of this being a whole, but it's also into 4 pieces. So this is also good, and this is just examples here of what it looks like. I also picked up some clocks. He's been learning a little bit about clocks already. They come with 4 clocks, which is pretty cool. Is it 4 clocks? Yeah, 4 clocks. So that's pretty cool. And so I don't know how far we'll go into this. I don't know. We'll just practice the hours, like 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. If I can push him towards the end of first grade, we might look at like by 5 minutes or by half hour. So we'll see. And then I picked up the foam counting blocks. These are good for word problems, addition and subtraction, using counters to do 10 frames. I don't know if you all are familiar with that. If you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. And these are from the Dollar Tree, and there's 50 that comes in here. And I went ahead and picked up 2. I already have these in a Ziploc bag. But this is great because the dollar spot at Target only comes with, I think, 20 or 18. So I thought this was really cool, and I would love to use these for like when we talk about place value and like 10s and 1s. So these are really good to use. So that was the manipulatives one. The next one is the workbook. This is the ones that we are using currently for the summer. We are using a book I think that I either got from Target or Target or the Dollar Tree. It's a reading book, and it's grade 1, and I like this one a little bit because it gives you a little story. He's already done this one. It gives you a little story, and it gives you the skill up at the top. So this one is comparing information, and then it gives you some comprehension things at the end. And so here's one. Let me see if I could pull it up. So there's one for central idea, or other words, main idea, and it gives you some varieties of multiple choice, of true false, of ordering. This one is order in sequence, so it's telling you to order the numbers, not order the numbers but the story. This is sort and classify, so they're kind of sorting things. As you can see here, he drew a line. Identifying details, that's always important, so this is like a fill in the blank. This is like a also kind of a multiple choice. Here's also fill in the blank. This is a who, what, when, where, and how. Just basic skills that he's not really necessarily able to identify right now, but he's getting the hang of it. So the next one that we're going to be working on is context clues. And as you can see, he's going to be drawing lines to what it matches. And the next one will be multiple choice. And then there's making predictions. And then it comes with a sticker book. So when he does a great job with reading well and answering the questions well, he always gets to put a sticker on it. So I enjoy that. And then for math, I made this before I went. I just made this workbook where it's first grade skills. And he's learning how to just do it. It's 140 pages worth, and we're just kind of going through it from the different skills for first grade just to get him ahead of the game, and he's doing really well with it. So that's where his workbooks are, and when we get ready to do our work, he knows exactly where to get his manipulatives, his pencils, his erasers, and his workbook. And then in that drawer I also have a sticker book. The sticker book, there's stickers that come with the reading but not with the math, and he really wanted to put stickers on his math when he does well too. So I just went to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and got these as well, and they're just play school fun and reward stickers. There's 400 of them with like the Mr. Potato Head theme. The next drawer is board and markers. These are just dry erase boards that I have for us to do some quick impromptu activities or solving some math problems, and I always keep a napkin in there, and I have tons and tons of expo markers for that. And this one came from the Dollar Tree, I think. I'm not sure what it comes from, but I like it because it clicks, and then all you have to do is push it back up. So I like that. This drawer I have not labeled yet. That one says dry erase boards and markers. This one I had not labeled yet, but this is where I keep all of his other workbooks that I've spotted and thought was pretty cool. So what I had in here before I added the notebooks were some dry erase pockets, which are at the dollar spot right now at Target. They're only $1. I think they sell them also at the Dollar Tree and at Walmart, so you can find them anywhere. But when you don't want to mess up, the paper, or have your child write on the paper, it's always best to put them in a sleeve. And dry erase markers work on these, and all you have to do is erase them with a napkin or a tissue. And I got 2 of those. And then as far as the workbooks, I got some additional ones from the Dollar Tree. These are addition and subtraction word problems, which are really cool. It's also aligned with Common Core. It's for grades 1 and 2, so some things are really not necessarily his age right now, but these are word problems or sheets that I would use the pockets for. I also got time tests. This is really good for pockets. Time tests for addition and subtraction for 1st and 2nd grade, just to see how fast and fluent he is in his math. I also got some grades 1 and 2 language arts things, like looking at plural words and things like that. I also found in the section at the Dollar Tree, some reading teaching prompts. These are just like cards, and we've used these, and these are kind of impromptu ones, so that's good. And then I also have one for math, and they're just little cards. As you can see, Robert walks 3 more dogs than Angela walks. Angela walks 5 dogs. How many dogs does Robert walk? 3 plus 5 equals, and he has to figure it out. I also got these spelling, subtraction, and addition, and these are all for 1st grade. I think these are really good just to kind of get a head start on things. So we're definitely going to look at this subtraction. So I just provide as much as I can. So this might be later on in the game, but it's always good to have it and be ready. And then the last one, because I'm running out of time, is just a school papers. This is just stuff for me. These are some old May cards. We play games at the table. This is his lay from when he graduated from kindergarten. some extra chalkboard labels. I also have his chore chart here, and then I have like his M class, his report card, his yearbook, his class picture, just things that I have not put up or archived yet, and I want to keep close by. And I keep the markers and stuff there as well. So as you can see, this is pretty much how I am doing his learning center, and be looking for more. Talk to you later. Bye.